Shane, what have those 2 wins done for confidence in the group last week?
Yeah, it lifted us a lot. I think performance has been there. We've created chances, we just haven't been converting them. And we've been playing good football, but the results haven't been there, and ultimately that's it's going to determine your position in the table. So to get 2 wins in a week, to get 6 points, and all of a sudden we're looking up than looking down.
And the performances were there again, weren't they?
Yeah, we played well. I think obviously the standout one was the 26th against Arsenal, and since then, I thought we played very well against West Ham in the first half and managed to throw it away. And even against Norwich, I think it was an 0-0 game. They hit the target once and got a great goal, and kind of sucker punched us. So it was nice to get the 2 wins, against 2 teams that we should be beating really. But when confidence is low, it is a hard thing to do. So we went out and played well in the games, kept 2 clean sheets. There's a lot of positives. Fraser's back as well, so it's good times at the moment.
On a personal note, your confidence, is it as high as it's ever been since you joined the club?
Yeah, I think I've been playing well for a while now, but I've been playing on the wings and playing different positions in behind Graziano and stuff, and it's a bit harder for me because it doesn't come as natural to me as well. So to get the chance up front when Grazia has got injured, and I knew it was time to show what I could do, and take my chance. And I think I've played well. I've scored a few goals and we've won a few games, and yeah, it's been enjoyable.
Yeah, I was going to say, how much have you enjoyed this opportunity to really show what you can do in that lead role?
Yeah, a lot really. I think over Christmas as well, games come before you can think about the last game. The next game is coming on top of you, and I kind of like that straight into a game. After what I felt was a good performance, the confidence just rolls into the next game, and playing 90 minutes week in, week out can only do a lot for a striker, especially a striker. I think any player would like it, but especially a striker to have that confidence that the manager's going to pick you and you're going to be playing. You can really focus on how you're going to score the goals and cause the opposition problems.
Is it the best form you've been in with the club as well?
Yeah, I think it's the best run of games I've been on, and I think there's a reason for that. I think the gaffer thinks that I cause the opposition problems, and I like to try and bring the lads into the game as well. And I think every week I feel like I'm getting more confident on the pitch, and I'm receiving the ball in situations that I probably shouldn't, but I have the confidence to get on it, and I'm enjoying it at the moment. So I'll just see where it takes me from here.
And you formed an impressive partnership with either Sadio, who's started games, and when Dushan's come on, it's really worked well, that sort of you playing up top with the man just behind.
Yeah, I think Sadio likes to get on the ball and run at defenders, and I like to test him behind as well. But if I drop in the midfielder and he's up front, he can slot into that position as well, and I can do the vice versa. So it is enjoyable. We're kind of known for our pace, I suppose. So defenders don't really like that when you have 2 quick lads up front that will pressure everything and cause them problems when they have the ball as well. So it's an enjoyable partnership.
And you've got yourself a few goals as well over the last few weeks.
Yeah, managed to scrape a few goals. As I said, I'm enjoying it. I'm getting the chances, and it's nice to see him hit the back of the net. But even the last day, we won 3-0, but I didn't get the goal. But I felt like I had a big part to play in the game, and as long as we win, that's all that matters to me.
Because there's even more competition now. We of course had the news that Charlie Austin, who arrived before the game on Saturday, with Graziano coming back to fitness. You've got to keep that spot now, and that's I guess the aim for you.
Yeah. I think at the moment it might be. Well, I think it's mine to lose, so it's a strong position for me to be in, and it's always good when there's competition in the squad. I've always said that it pushes every player to play to their best, because there is someone there waiting to jump in and take your spot. So I've waited a long time to get this lead role in the team, and I'm not going to let it go easy. Yeah,
because Charlie Austin's arrival just does provide that competition. Again, more competition as a striker. But his arrival, have you sensed on the training ground, is a positive addition?
Yeah, I think everyone could see, was it last year when he was in the Prem, he scored, was it 18 goals or something, and he's very clinical when he gets his chances, and I think he's someone I could work alongside with as well up front. And it's a different option for the manager. We're kind of different players, and he's obviously a very good player as well. So when the gaffer pulls me and says that he wants to give Charlie a run, I'll be supportive for him like he has been for me, and I'm looking forward to hopefully getting the chance to play with him up front and create a good partnership.
Yeah, those 2 wins last week, do you sense it could be the turning point to really have a positive second half of the season now?
Yeah, I don't want to speak too early because we've got 2 tough games coming up, but we set ourselves a target at the start of the week, 2 games in what was it, 4 days to get the 2 wins, and I'm really turning our season around, and we're full of confidence, as I said, going into 2 tough games away from home against 2 big teams. So hopefully we will still be seen as underdogs and can go in kind of under the radar and cause an upset and just kick on from there.
Have you set yourself a target for these 2 games then?
Yeah, I think we're definitely good enough to go there and win, but the 2 big clubs, 2 big stadiums and hardcore fans as well, so it's not going to be easy. And when I think Man U, Old Trafford's always a hard place to go. Depends on what side turns up for them. They have match-winning players that can just turn the game in a second, but I think if we're well drilled like we are and work for each other like we do, that we can cause an upset there, and then I think Arsenal want a bit of revenge after that as well. So it's going to be a tough couple of games coming up for us, but we like a challenge.
Yeah, you've certainly shown you can compete against Manchester United. Going there, winning last season and beating Arsenal only a few weeks ago at home. You've shown you can compete against the top teams in this division.
Yeah, definitely. I think if you ask them as well, they know it's a hard game when they play against Southampton, and I think we've earned that little bit of respect from the big teams as well. But I think to make it to that next bracket, we need to be doing it week in, week out, and that starts now for me.
Can you take anything from last year's win at Manchester United?
Yeah, I think last year it was a solid performance. We dug in well and kind of kept them at bay, and created a few chances and took our chances when they came. Doosan got a great finish, and it was a 1-0 game. But there's other games where we've bossed teams and not got the results. So I think we just need to make sure that we're solid as a unit. Don't give them too much time to play and press them, and hopefully get the rewards at the other end.
Yeah, what are you expecting from Manchester United? Because there's been quite a few critics of them this season, but they're still going strong and they're still in the title race. Yeah,
they're right up there. People are going on about how they play, and they're that club that always seem to get results. They always get the 1-0s when they don't deserve it, and we don't want to be that team that comes away from there thinking, how do we not get a result here? We want to go there, show what we can do. Play football at the same time, but play the game as well. They're going to have possession for a bit, and we got to be focused and not switch off. And when we do get the ball, punish them quickly, because we've got the players that can really test their pace and hopefully make it count.
Yeah, is it now a game you're looking forward to rather than perhaps a bit apprehensive because of the 2 previous results?
Yeah, I look forward to every game, especially against Man United at Old Trafford. It's a big game in the season, being Irish as well. Half of Ireland is Man U fans, so it'll be an interesting game. It's going to be tough, we've no doubt about that. But I believe in the lads in the dressing room. I believe in the team we have, and I believe that the manager will set us up in a good formation to really go out there and test them.